guys, it's Gypsy Wolf. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, I'm really excited to share this video because I'm going to show you how to make my magical full moon oil or goddess oil. You know, it's got a myriad of ways that it can be used. So I'm really excited to show you guys that. By the way, this channel is all things witchcraft, so if that is something that you are trying to learn about or want to learn more about, I encourage you to subscribe and hit that bell. Okay, so in one of my most recent videos, I showed you guys things that I was charging under the full moon, and this new batch of full moon oil was one of them, and several people asked me to show you how to make it. Okay, so I wanted to do so before the next full moon hits, give you guys some time to get your ingredients. You don't need a lot, but some of it is a little pricey, so I'll get into all that. So let me show you what you're going to need. You're going to need a master bottle, obviously. I would do a really cool bottle like this for you guys, but anything with a cork top cannot be mailed. Trust me. So I'm going to put this guy aside for now. Okay. You're not going to need any herbs, but you are going to need essential oils. Now, for the carrier oil, I'm using fractionated coconut oil because coconut is associated with the moon. No substitutions. You can find this at CVS, Walgreens, pretty much any of your drugstores like that, also grocery stores. You might want to add a little bit of vitamin E oil so it doesn't go rancid, depending on how large of a batch you're choosing to make. Okay, so for the essential oils, and here is where it can get a little pricey. You are going to need 5 parts, and I'm doing parts instead of how many drops because I don't know how large of a batch you want to make. So we're going to do 5 parts sandalwood oil, essential oil. Okay, not optional. This is associated with the full moon. The other one that is not optional, and this is a bit pricey, but it's worth it and it smells so good, is jasmine essential oil. To me, I have found that jasmine essential oil pulls in lunar energies better than any other botanical or oil that I have personally used. I just love it. Now, the 2 essential oils that are optional, but they felt right to me, and I really love the scent of them with it, is lavender. We will be using 3 parts of lavender essential oil. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. We're going to be using 2 parts of jasmine. And then the last 1 part of ylang essential oil. Okay, so real quick again, 5 parts sandalwood, 3 parts lavender, 2 parts jasmine, and 1 part ylang. Okay? All right, so there we go. Now, I like to use crystals in a lot of things I do, so a moonstone will be good in this, but I didn't have one. No worries. You could use some quartz crystal chips, which I did in my bottle. I used 3 because of the size of the bottle. If you're using a larger bottle, you could maybe use a crystal point, such as this one. And then the last thing, which is completely optional, but I find it very helpful, is either white glitter, silver glitter, or both. I used both. Or, I know a lot of Wiccans and green witches like to keep things all natural. You could also use powdered mica. I have a ton of this crap. Now, it's not super sparkly. I'm going to show you real quick on my hands what it kind of looks like. Now, the lighting in my, where I'm shooting here is not great. Can you guys see the sparkle in that at all? I think you can a little bit. Okay, so you can use 1, 2, or all 3. Completely up to you. All right, so let's construct this bad boy. And I'll tell you what you need to do after you make it. Now, actually, let me get into this. When you make this, make sure it is on the night of the full moon or the night of the 3 full moons, preferably not the 3rd, the 1st or the 2nd, okay? And do so before you put it out to charge, all right? And then you're going to charge it. Okay. Make sure you cleanse out your bottle with your sage or whatever. Same thing with your crystal. Okay. So here we go. This is so exciting. I hope you guys can see, all right? I'm going to use a little funnel and add my coconut oil. And I'm going to fill it up about a little more than 3/4 of the way. Ooh, yep, that's more than enough. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to add about 3 drops of vitamin E. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, let's go with our essential oils. All right, this is going to make a mess. Oil always does, but that's all right. Okay, so, because of the size of the bottle, I'm going to do actually 5 drops, 3 drops, 2, and 1, okay? Because that's just what works for this size bottle. All right, so we're going to add 5 parts of sandalwood essential oil. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can bless and empower these as you go. For me, because I made it during the full moon and I could see the full moon through my window, I really didn't need to. I just could feel that beautiful lunar energy. So I don't feel like it's absolutely necessary to bless and empower each essential oil here. All right, so now we're going to go with 3 parts of our lavender essential. 1, 2, and 3. Guys, I have to admit, this smells so good. Now, fractionated coconut oil really doesn't have a scent. So if you really want that coconut fragrance, you can get coconut fragrance oil if you choose. I personally didn't do that. Now we are going to do 2 parts of jasmine. 1 and 2. This is just so incredibly easy. And then 1 part of our ylang essential, okay? 1. Beautiful. Now, at the time when I made mine, I had long nails, so I just kind of scooped out the glitter and put it in that way. So, let's see how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to use my little funnel and my handy-dandy little witchy spoon. I am going to do both the white and the silver glitter. I find that, especially female energies, deities, are attracted to glitter, just like real women are. So, you know what? I don't think I'm going to need the funnel. I think we're good. So, this little spoon. I have 2 that are like this, that are very tiny. This one came in a subscription box recently. I have another that I couldn't tell you where I got it, but I love it. So, you just want to add enough glitter that feels right to you. Nothing crazy. Just, you know, a few little taps, because you can always add more that you can't take away, right? All right, so there's a little bit of white glitter. It doesn't look like a lot yet, but once we shake it up, you'll see. All let me open the silver glitter. And if you guys know anything about the moon, you probably understand why I'm using the silver and the white glitter. Or just common sense, I would think. I don't know. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. Okay. Ooh, this is getting everywhere. Ooh, the silver glitter is so pretty. I like it. I love the sparkle. I really do. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's what I want. And there goes my spoon. I think I drop something in literally every video. I am the biggest klutz. I don't know about you guys. Are you guys like that? I mean, and I know it's my spell work. I should be a little more careful, but I'm a complete klutz. All right, so since that spoon is on the ground, I'm just going to add a little pinch of our powdered mica. Now, you can buy powdered mica in many different colors. They have a really pretty, like, white silvery one. I just don't have that. I have, like, reds and pinks to use for, like, lip balms and things, but I didn't have one that would be right for this other than just kind of very plain shade. Okay, now, what I am going to empower is the crystal quartz that I'm going to be adding into this. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. I bless and empower this quartz crystal to bring extra power to anybody that uses this full moon oil. Make them feel like a goddess or a god. Give them the lunar energy that they need and that they so desire. Amen. Drop that in. Now, make sure you cleanse your jar. Okay, I did so with sage. And then we shake it on up. Look how pretty. I'm probably going to top this off a little bit. Yeah, I am. I just wanted to give myself a little extra space just in case. Just be on the safe side. So I'm just going to add a little bit extra. Because this is going out to one of you guys. So I want to make sure you get, you know, a full bottle here. And there I go, dropping something else. No wonder I don't get too many views, because you know what? All these other young witches, they're so good at, like, editing their videos and making them so aesthetically pleasing, and me, nope. I'm good at my craft, very good at my craft, but that does not include making videos or not being clumsy. Now, if you want, you could actually add a little bit of blue, like maybe light blue glitter, if you wanted. If you want, it's totally up to you. Now, that's how you construct it, but a lot more goes into this. So, for me, obviously, I'm going to put this on my working altar and keep charging it with certain things. And when the next full moon comes, I'm going to charge it under the full moon, at which point it will be ready to go to use. But for you guys, you know, just charge it under the full moon, you know, make it maybe an hour before sunset, and then sunset happens, you see the moon, you put it under there at night. And if you're, you know, maybe a witch in the closet, you can put it, hopefully, in a window where the moonlight hits it. Just make sure that you remove it before the sun comes up. Okay, guys? I hope that was helpful for all of you that wanted to see how to make this. I hope you do. And if you do, let me know. Let me know how it, you know, you like it and all the ways that you use it, because I just think it smells like heaven. I love adding it to my bath water. Okay, guys, as always, blessed be.